Hello everybody and welcome back to RainBro Crafts. My name is Colton and today I will be making for you the second soap in our Wicked collection for the month of February. This soap is inspired by Fiyero and his outfit, specifically this blue and gold jacket from the movie Wicked. We are going to start this soap a little different than normal. First off, we have some Ultra Sparkle Gold Mica in our plant-based oil blend, and that blend is down in the description box below. We will then add our lye water that has some indigo powder in it, which is why it's that bluish black color. We'll pour that in as well. And then lastly, we will strain in some colloidal oatmeal, just suspended in a little bit of water. This water offsets what the kaolin clay that's in our fragrance oil sucks out of the soap, but it also helps make sure that there's no lumps and clumps in the finished product. We will then blitz this up really quickly with our stick blender to make sure that everything comes to a nice emulsion. We then will add in the fragrance oil, which is Shaven a Haircut from Brambleberry. This has some citrus notes, some fragrant wood, some amber, and some musk. It's a really delicious fragrance. To that, I also added just a little bit of blue mica. This is Making Waves because the soap batter was a little more greenish gray than what I was going for. I wanted like a nice royal blue like the jacket in the movie. We will then blitz that up till it comes to a nice light trace. Looking back on this video when I was editing it, I should have probably blended this up a tad longer. I was soaping in a pretty cold room, so everything was taking a lot longer than what I was thinking it should have, and I was a little impatient and I did not blitz it for quite long enough. That's alright. To our slab mold here, I'm going to pour off about a third of that soap batter. We'll make it nice and flat, and then I am going to dust it with some gold mica. This is Ultra Sparkle Gold, which is why it's so big, chunky, glittery mica. We will then go back in and pour a second layer. This is where the underblending kind of bit me a little bit because the bottom layer is too thin and I did not wait long enough for it to set up. So my nice clean layers didn't stay so nice and clean. It still looks nice. I do like this camera angle though because you could see that Ultra Sparkle mica in the soap batter, which is why I did add that, because that Ultra Sparkle mica stays behind in the soap batter, meaning that the nice shimmeriness is in the soap even after it's gone through the saponification process, which is not how most mica behaves in a cold process soap. Then I had an idea to emulate that nice geometric design in the jacket in the video and in the picture that I just put up, to do a hanger swirl similar to the Elphaba soap, and I'll put the card up in the corner if you didn't watch that video, to kind of get that up and down, and also the layers, so the side to side, to give those nice horizontal and vertical lines. To kind of amplify those lines, I also went in with a fork to do some nice fine line work from front to back, to also emulate that nice geometric pattern that the jacket had in the movie. When I'm doing this, I'm not going super deep into the soap. If you go too deep, the ridges kind of like cave in on each other, and then you don't get these nice kind of crisp lines. They kind of get all gloopy together, which is okay. There are certain looks where that would look nice, but I did not want that here. This design initially, at least the fork technique, came from our Aloe and White Lily soap, and I'll put a card up in the corner for that as well if you haven't seen it, but that's where I got this idea from. It's a Brambleberry design idea that we kind of just have been using ever since we've been making soap. Once I go back through and clean up the lines just a tad where they got a little squirrely, I'll spritz this with some rubbing alcohol, tuck it away for 24 hours, and then it is time to unmold and slice up. And that color definitely got a little more blue than what it looked like yesterday when I made the soap, which is exactly what I was hoping for, because that kind of greenish, grayish, bluish color was not super pretty. This is more in line with what I was wanting. I'll then go in with our vegetable peeler, our soap beveler, and knock down those high corners just a little bit to make it look a little nicer and make the final production of the soap a little bit quicker as well. And then we will slice this up. You will see that there's kind of like a line from where it's curing, so this nice kind of lightish bluish color, denim color, will go all the way through the soap, and that greenish color will kind of fade out, which a month later when I'm editing this, it definitely has done so. Once we've got that slab broken down into soap loaves, it is time to break out Dorothy and slice these up and see if my layering technique worked how I was hoping it would. And there is the soap bar. It didn't quite work out how I was hoping. You can still see the up and downs from the hanger swirls, but looking back, I should have maybe done like a gradient layer or a middle layer that was a lighter color, or maybe white, or maybe all gold or something like that, to have that offset, because the blue with the gold mica line didn't quite give the contrast that I was hoping for, but it still looks okay and it smells really nice, and those are the things we care about. But we'll finish putting those out on the curing tray there. You will get a sneak peek though of another of our Wicked Collection soaps already on that tray. We are doing a pretty limited run of this collection, so if you do want any of them, you should grab them from our online store or come see us in person. These launch, like I said, February 1st at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I do think they'll move pretty quickly because they all turned out really nice and they smell really nice, and most of them look really nice as well. But that is it. That is our Fiyero inspired soap, which is part of our Wicked collection. Check that out on February 1st when it launches. Thanks so much to our subscribers. We appreciate each and every one of them. If you are interested in joining them, I have a link down in our description box below for you to check out. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, comment down below your favorite Wicked character, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell icon so you get notified when we come out with new videos. Thanks. Bye.